Bonjour, les pigeons. It's time for the big fish. This vid will be about why I think Napoleon Bonaparte was not a dictator. First, what is a dictator? Firstly, somebody who abused their power to enslave their own people and others, and would kill anyone who disagrees with them, and would burn their family to death with them. Like Stalin. If anyone didn't like him, instant gulag. Or how about someone who was also a ruler in France? Maximilien Robespierre, who was an actual dictator. Let's go over their records, shall? How many innocent French people did Robespierre send to the guillotine? Let's take the 2 divided by 0. Alright, so over 17,000 people. Now, let's see how many innocent French were sent to the guillotine under Napoleon. Okay, let's see. Take the 1 and divide by 7. Alright, 0. Next thing that makes you a dictator is destroying religion and making you the religion. During the French Revolution, hundreds of churches had their holy relics destroyed, and many priests and bishops had their heads chopped off, and the only religion left was formed by none other than Robespierre, with him as their god. Now, let's see what Napoleon did. He brought back the Catholic Church and reinstalled many priests and deacons, but with power limitations to keep them from getting corrupt. And even allowed other religions too. One of the big ones was Judaism, since Napoleon allowed many Jews to stay in France when they were mostly hated by the rest of Europe at the time, and was even fascinated by Arabic religion as well, and didn't kill anyone over their religious behaviors. Thirdly, a dictator would kill his own men to get his way, to either gain power or to retake power. Robespierre, for example, tried to kill many in his last hour before the army barged in and arrested him. When Napoleon took power in 1799, he did so with the army, yes, but not one gun was fired. And to be honest, their day was just as bad as the last government, since they couldn't do jack shit. Also, when Napoleon returned in 1815 from Elba, when confronted by his old soldiers from the 5th Infantry Regiment, he simply said, "If you wish to kill your emperor, here I am." To which then they all cheered and surrounded him, embracing him again as their leader, along with every single regiment that was sent to arrest him. By the time he reached Paris, basically the entire French army was back on his side without one single drop of French men spilled. Lastly, the final reason why I think Napoleon wasn't a dictator was what he actually did during the war. In most wars, a military dictator would just sit on the sidelines and just send innocent soldiers to their death while still wearing a military uniform himself, but with no actual military combat under their belts. Napoleon, on the other hand, was a natural-born soldier. He marched with his men into battle. He sang their praises to keep them motivated and was injured many times while doing so, cause he wouldn't get away from the front lines, and was also in the front while on march, making him a true leader, and not a backwater dictator who couldn't even command a bunch of dogs.